Whoa! Whoa! Hello everybody, it's me, O'Neal Gerald, and we're gonna do another vocal talk through on Morisette Amon. I really enjoyed her Rise Up rendition, and there's a particular song that a lot of people have been asking me to do a vocal talk through for. The name of the song is called Akin Ka Na Lang. It's an original song, it's not a cover. This is unique to Morisette, and so I am really excited to hear what she has to offer. So let's get into it. Alright, here we go everybody.
Wish 1075.
Bakit hindi mo maramdaman
Yeah.
ikaw sa akin ay mahalaga?
Okay, so one thing that we saw in Rise Up, and is definitely here for Akin Ka Na Lang, is that Morisette has a great, she gets a great hang on her voice in that she's able to use it in a very, 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 very soft way. Meaning that she's pulling back her voice to get a very thinned out, not thinned out, but a very soft but connected sound. Yes, and her lower register is coming through. They were only G3s, but they were very, very well girded. I think that she has a lot more to her lower register.
Kung sa'yo'y kaibigan lang.
Yeah, I feel like she wanted to crescendo there, but she didn't. But she could have if she wanted to, because again, she's on that connected but distant sound. Absolutely.
Anong dapat di ko matanggap?
Yes, and again, you can hear even on the onset. There was a little bit of a delayed onset that just made it very, very, very stylish to me.
At ako pa ba'y iibigin pa?
Okay, so this is something, and I'm talking a lot, and I know you guys don't like it when I do this, but I have to do that so that I'm not hitting copyright stuff. But one thing that I find characteristic to probably I don't want to say Eastern and I don't want to say Asian. I've heard it in the J-pop and the K-pop that I've listened to, and it's definitely here with Morisette as well, is that there is this delayed onset, what we already heard before, but the da da dee dee, and the pitch is dead on, and the vowels really have da 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 dee dee. Da da dee dee. There's no inflections, but it's pitch perfect, and it's something. It's a quality that I really appreciate in music that's not American.
Ang dinadasal sa araw-araw.
Yeah, I like that line. Da 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 da. How did it go? Da 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 da. I really like that. Da 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 da. It's just a perfect fit. But it comes down and then it goes back on top. And then I love again those cracks that she does from her voice. Da 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 da. Oh, I think I did it. Well, I did my own version of it, but it was kind of like that. Anyway.
Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang.
A little thing that she's doing is probably because of the distance between the two ideas. Da 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 da. You can even see her head kind of going down. I feel like she's kind of reaching for those lower register notes, and so there's a little bit of not a bend in her pitch, but just a little bit of a loss of resonance. Akin Ka Na Lang, and then she's right again. Akin Ka Na Lang, but still, she's really good. It's just a little something I noticed.
At maghihintay
Yes.
hanggang akin ka na.
Flips to her head voice, and it sounds man, like her head voice isn't shallow. She comes up to the B4 in her head voice, comes back down, and then comes back with a rounded sound on that B4 that is more belted, and I really appreciate that. I'm kind of mad because I feel like a singer like her would have been so popular in the 90s when you were getting singers that would just stand up and sing. People like Whitney Houston, like Lara Fabian, like Celine Dion, like these people that just stood and just sang for you, and there wasn't a lot of the lights and the camera and the action. And I think that she would have been more successful back then, but I don't think we really or like pop music really appreciates singing anymore, and singing in its best and truest form, and I think that she's doing a lot of that here. Yeah, so a little thing that she does, she starts with the straight tone and then she adds the vibrato. So absolutely. Yes to the run. Yes! Okay, so look how her teeth are. Do you see how her teeth are closed, or mainly closed? But you're hearing more of an ah in that E sound. Listen. Like her teeth are closed, but that's because the ah vowel is being created in the back of her throat. What that tells me is, again, that she is apt to having an openness in the back of her mouth going down into her larynx. Like she's not like trying to be scrunched or choked at all by her sound, and just the fact that she's able to produce such an open sound even with her mouth closed like that is just so good.
Akin Ka Na Lang. Akin Ka Na Lang.
Okay, so to me, I feel like not just her singing, but I feel like the writing is also so hybrid. I feel like I'm hearing a blending of, I guess, what would be, I'm gonna call it Eastern pop. Not just the inflections with the straight inflectioned notes, but also with just the approach that she's taking. Like when she gets to her belt, I'm hearing very Western pop Mariah Carey. The main place that I'm hearing it is in the vowels, that the difference in vowels between the two worlds. It makes for a great blend. But I love that I'm hearing the Eastern pop side of Morisette Amon. Her voice is allowing for her own culture and for music that is from her own country and is in her language to be brought to the world because she has a great voice. Yeah, nice belt there. Oh my gosh. Yes, long, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I want to live inside of her throat, and please hear me when I say this. I literally would love to be shrunk to I don't know, like George Shrink's size, and like just travel and like live in her larynx and like take notes as like I'm seeing her open on her belts, because I feel like there's just such a vertical understanding of her voice. Like she's like her belts are just so open. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Like, what was that? Y'all know what I was in for. Okay. I say to myself that I'm not impressed with the whistle register, but when it's done well, I am. And that was just, it came out of nowhere. It was like, what? It was an A6? That came out of nowhere. I was gonna talk to you about how she's on an E vowel, but it's open, and that just came out of nowhere. And to my knowledge, it sounds connected to the rest of her voice. Like, it doesn't sound shrill, it doesn't sound thin. Wow, just wow. Yeah, and even when she went down to the E6, like, it was nice and open. And like I personally think that A6 was like it was in the whistle register range, but it was her head voice that just went all the way up there. Yes, well done. Jeez. And since we're on the topic of whistle register, part of the reason why I don't like talking about the whistle register is because I often hear versions of it that are disconnected from a person's voice. Like for example, I could really squeeze and try to get some sound out of my voice and say it's the whistle register. A lot of people just make sounds and say, oh, I can hit the whistle register because this note, this sound came out of my throat. And like you could see with me, I was hurting myself. It didn't look like she was hurting herself. I'm just like, yo, that was connected to the rest of her head voice. I'm like, you're beasted, absolutely. And even the onset, it was so pop. It just popped at me. That's why you hear me go, whoa, because it just smacked me in the face. Yeah, it just smacked me. And she has a little bit of reverb that's helping her, but still amazing.
Akin Ka Na Lang.
Yeah. Yes. Yes to the phrase. Yes. She's still going. What was that? What was that? What was that? Stop it. The E5s were open. Brightness, resonance. Wait, that was a 15-second phrase. It wasn't even like she was holding the note. It was a 15-second phrase. Again, like I said in my other video on Morisette, like, when a singer extends the phrase, it shows that they don't sing or they don't breathe when they want, or they don't breathe because they have to. They breathe when they want to. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I'm just done now.
On Wish 107.5.
And she sits there. Wait, hold on. Let's just get a glance of the look of her face. Okay, wait. So she takes it in, like, that was a very serious song. I'm singing a song. And then we get the little smirk like, yeah, I killed that. Okay, closing laptop now. I don't even want to put her in like the category of being like the next so-and-so or the next so-and-so. She is really, really unique. The use of her instrument, she uses it so well. Guys, I'm not okay. Like, how do you expect me to talk after that? Like, what do you guys, like, I'm just done. We're just gonna end the video here. Comment below, talk about Morisette and how great she was. Subscribe to this channel because this is the place where we think deeply, create art, and change the world. I'm O'Neil Gerald, and I'm gonna get my bearings. Bye, everybody. I can't believe you guys sent me this video and expect me to just talk after that. What was that? Like, come on.